All of us have a role to play to make this world a better place. And from business perspective, sustainability has become a top priority for every business leader. In today's episode, we're going to focus on sustainability, and I'm pleased to welcome Alok Lal, who is one of the leaders from Microsoft India, to talk more about Microsoft for sustainability and how as Microsoft we can help businesses tackle their ESG requirements. Alok, welcome TGIF.
Delighted to be a part of TGIF, Sandeep.
Wonderful, wonderful, Alok. It's my pleasure. Quick question. I know as Microsoft, we announced Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability. Tell us more about it so that we understand what are the building blocks that we can offer it to customers.
Sure, Sandeep. Let me take a step back, and we see climate change and the humanity's response to it as one of the greatest challenges of our lifetime. We are building on more than a decade of work on sustainability, and it's our commitment to deliver trusted, accurate, and easy to implement technologies. In January of 2020, just so you know, we announced that we will be carbon negative, water positive, zero waste by 2030, and we'll protect more land than what we can use. We also committed that we'll remove all carbon that we've emitted as part of our operations since our inception in 1975. The Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability, which is a part of our industry cloud offerings, is helping us, and for our customers, it will provide the intelligence and the data management capabilities that organization needs to respond to challenges with agility and confidence. There are 4 focus areas as a part of the Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability. So first one is about how do we unify data intelligence? The opportunity to gain visibility into effectively driving sustainability reporting, different standards, ensuring that there are efforts that are being captured to close the loop as we work towards reduction. So that's the first one. Our focus as a part of Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability is also to build a sustainable IT infrastructure. So what are the opportunities to replace tools, systems, or activities? How can we reduce the environmental impact of our operations? And we have a fairly robust partner ecosystem that builds on top of scenarios like smart infrastructure, sustainable buildings, and so on. And the last one is how do we support creation of sustainable value chains? And that is, given that sustainability is a network effect, it is absolutely critical that we are able to support our customers in that journey. Now, Microsoft Sustainability Manager, which is part of Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability, helps the organizations in recording, reporting, and reducing. And that's available for trial today, as well as for purchase. So please do check it out.
Perfect. Thanks, Alok. That was very well narrated. Quickly, right now, of course, the larger goal is ESG, right? As per SEBI mandate in India, the top 1,000 companies with market cap have to file the ESG non-financial disclosure, right? So now, environmental is one aspect. Let's look at environmental to start with, right? We can park S and G for the next episodes, but how can we help customers on that? In the end of the day, accountability, right? So your thoughts?
When I speak with customers and I interact with them on the subject, there's several standards that that define. It's not just the BRSR in India, but if you are if you have a global impact, you all need to know which geography, what standards, and so on. And so while it's easy to solve for scope 1 and scope 2, scope 3 is probably the most difficult one in terms of gathering information from the value chain. So with the Microsoft Sustainability Manager, we have built core capabilities around recording and reporting emissions. But it's also important that, like I described earlier, is to close the loop on reducing them. So we integrate disparate data from across the value chain, virtually from any business system, solution provider, and you can centralize that data as a part of what we call as the Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability data model. The Sustainability Manager also has the ability to store data and report on emissions across scope 1, 2, and 3. This platform includes, the calculation methodologies for scope 1 and 2, and several categories in scope 3, like purchase goods and services, capital goods, and so on. So of the 15 scope 3 categories, we will make sure that they get included over time. But we are picking up the ones that are really the ones where customers have sought help. Now, while that's a core product offering as a SaaS offering on our cloud, we also have free tools that are available for customers and partners to go try out. So there is the emissions impact dashboard, that can help you tracking emissions avoided by shifting to the cloud for Azure, Dynamics 365, as well as Microsoft 365. We also have worked with organizations on tool sets that allow you to calculate the embodied carbon in concrete. And the last, but a fairly important part is how do we help customers build green software? And Microsoft is one of the founding members of the Green Software Foundation. And we are working with customers and developers on how can they think about the software footprint when it comes to compute or AI, and how can we make that green. So that's another part that we're seeing an active amount of interest across IT services companies, but also development units within our customers as well.
Wonderful. I think that demands a cultural change among developer ecosystem to look at how they can sustainability as they build solutions, right? Absolutely. So quickly, Alok, your message to chief sustainability officers. I think that's something which a lot of customers reach out to us, right? I want to understand how can we kind of help them, but your message to CSOs as we go along.
Oh, absolutely. And the way I'd like to position this is sustainability is a competitive differentiator. And every chief sustainability officer or the person in an equivalent role is a change agent to move from thinking about sustainability as a compliance to sustainability as an innovation driver. And the opportunity to get started with recording, reporting, and reducing with Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability, we would love to partner with you in helping you get started off the block on this innovation journey. I'd also encourage you to use the technology to educate and validate the value chain on how they are participating in helping you on your sustainability journey. And the last thing that I would call out is you can't be the only person who is the change agent. You need every employee in your company to be a sustainability ambassador. So we would encourage you to look at tool sets and content that will help every employee participate in helping your organization move up on the sustainability value chain.
Alok, thank you so much. Aptly said, to record, report, and reduce. I think Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability is absolutely right there, generally available. So all of you can start tracking out the trial version of that and see how the tool works. And again, as Microsoft, we try to democratize it to a greater extent, simplify it for you to ensure that you focus on the business, the lesson, technology. Alok, thank you so much for your time today.
So thanks, Sandeep. Really appreciate bringing up such an important topic. I'm sure there'll be lots of conversations going forward.
Wonderful. Thanks, Alok, once again. And for all viewers, thank you so much for joining us today. Check out sustainability as a key topic and look at how you can make a difference in the ecosystem. Thanks for joining us today. Keep watching TGIF. A wonderful Friday and great weekend ahead. Bye-bye.